Hello, my friends. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Amanda. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining me. That side. Grab my coffee for a second. So, if you join me, hi, Elizabeth. My name is Angela, and I am the owner and creative energy from Elfen and Helden. I'm an elite retailer for Dixwell over here in Frankfurt in Germany. Hi, mein Hase. Yeah, I am always on Tuesday nights, so I'm happy when you join me. Just let me know where you're watching from. Say hi to me. And if you haven't done it yet, guys, please pop over to my page and leave me a like. That'll be absolutely fantastic. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will try to answer those straight away. Otherwise, I'll come back later. Or you just repost them just in case I miss them. If it's important for you, Dixie Bell should be on in a second also, and I'm sure they can answer some questions also for us. If you watch replay, put hashtag replay. Hi, Rima. Thank you for joining. Put hashtag replay into the comments so that I know that you've been there. And also then just let me know where you've been watching from. So, guys, we are working on this old chair, which I basically grabbed out of the dumpster. So I've cleaned it up nicely with white lightning. I scraped off some, there was standing actually somewhere where somebody was like painting or something like that. It was like paint drops all over the piece. So I scraped them down. I've bossed the chair because this is like a pine chair and it was a bleeder. And my audience basically chose that we are using this time the Sunflower Transfer by Dixie Bell. And last time we've painted the base basically with Spanish moss. I've made a mixture blending of Spanish moss, holy guacamole, and let me think, Rebel Yellow. And Rebel Yellow was in there. So I've got a piece here with fluff because there's something happening with that also. So this is our base. And today I'm going to put down the transfer and then I'm going to work around the transfer because this is not going to stay like that. You know me. It's a lovely color, but I need a tiny little bit more of color. So there will happen a little more. So guys, my coffee to the side. It is once of a sudden summer over here, so it is very humid and so the weather is very exhausting basically. It is 9 p.m. over here also in the evening. So the Sunflower Transfer by Bells and Whistles, and Bells and Whistles is the creative line basically by Dixie Bell. They are furniture transfers. You can apply them onto anything. You can apply those to wood. You can apply those to paint. You can apply those to metal, to glass. That works all beautifully. And they come with they come with some instructions. So basically, some of the things I'm going to tell you and show you now also. They come with some instructions. They also come with this little stick, which we're going to use to transfer it basically onto our little chair I've got here. And they have, the Sunflower Transfer has 1, 2, 3, 4 sheets with different types of whatever. There's like single sunflowers, there's like bunch of sunflowers, there is some more single sunflowers. You can layer those, you can have them as single, you can paint around those. So this is basically all the sunflower types. So, and they come also, they have like this white, this, hang on, this is the white. We'll see that the other way around. This is the white sheet. This is like a protective sheet. And the motif itself is on this clear sheet. And the back is sticky. So don't touch it and leave the backing on there until you until you basically use it, because if you touch it accidentally, you might ruin it. So hi to Pennsylvania, West Virginia, another Michelle on here. So Pelican, Alabama, okay. Oh, hi Dixieville. So hi Jill, thank you for joining. Okay, so, and I'm gonna think which flowers I'm going to use and which way around, and I'm gonna use some of the bigger ones, and I'm going to layer those onto the white here. That's my plan. Let me think. I don't want to have the big bunch. I think I'm going to cut those out before I use them, and I'm going to decide which ones I want to have. So I'm cutting them also with the backing on there. That's what I do first. So, somebody said the last time when we started this project, oh, sunflowers are boring. And I said, nope, they are not. We're going to make them pop. So, I love sunflowers. Who's out there who loves sunflowers also? So, hi Stella. Oh, hi Nina. Hi to Spain. Has anybody used the sunflowers transfer yet? Guys, it's so hot in here. Oh. So let's see, which one do I want to have also? I think I could use the bigger pieces, but I'm not. I'm not. I could, but I'm not. So, I don't think I want to have this one. I think I want to have that one. You wouldn't even cut those flowers out, you don't need to have them with the stems or something like that. If you want to have like a single flower, that also works. There. Everything else I just put to the side for now. I'm going to decide if I'm going to use some more on the back of the chair, but I think I'm going to stay with down here at the moment. And let me think. You see, you can basically layer those all on top of each other to make like a bunch of flowers moving across the seat here. This is basically what I have planned. Just going to decide which way around. So I'm going to start at the front, and I'm going to start at the front with one of those flowers. I'm going to have that around. I'm going to layer this a little around the edge here. So when you watch it from the front, can you see that? I'm going to bring a little further down. Hi, Becky. Oh, hi, Linda. Long time no see. I hope you're all right. So the transfers by Bells and Whistles, they are especially made for the Dixieville paints, which means that you don't have to seal the paints. So, oh, hi, Odelia. Thank you for joining me. I'm happy that you're there. So this means you don't have to seal the paint before you apply the transfer. This depends on the transfer type. You have transfers where you have to seal, especially the chalk mineral paints with some, I'm going to cut those first here. You can use a sharp knife, you can use a razor blade or something like that. I'm going to cut that like this for now. And I'm going to keep this bit off here. I don't think I'm going to need that. What was I saying? Okay, the chalk mineral paints, they are open pores, so not all the transfers are going to stick to them. But the Dixievel or the Bells and Whistles, which is like the creative line by Dixievel, they are especially made so they stick to the Dixievel paints. So this is absolutely fantastic. So then you can start rub them on here. And what I do when I start rubbing, and there's like a little bit already transferring onto the paint, I just grab the clear sheet, and while I'm rubbing, I am gently lifting that clear sheet, and you can see the transfer basically releasing onto your project. So around this corner, I'm going to be a little more gentle. So I'm going with the stick around that edge now, because I want to lay that around this corner. I'm just rubbing on here to make sure this is going to stick on here. I want to have this flower to half seen when you look to the front of that chair. So that's on there. So I'll grab this end again, and I'm rubbing and lifting gently. If you lift and you realize that not everything has transferred to your piece, you can put it back down, rub a little more, and then you lift it gently up again, and it should release them pretty easy. Edge, same thing. There we go. There we go. That's it. Still one on there. So adding transfers, you love that, Jill. So, oh, hi, Kathy. Hi to Syracuse. Is that New York? I'm sorry, I'm German after all, so I'm not quite sure where you're all watching from. So I'm happy you joined me. I have Instagram running at the same time. So what I'm doing now, I want to make sure that all the edges are down. So I'm just grabbing my transfer, or basically that clear sheet. Where the transfer was just on, and I'm rubbing over the edge of that transfer to make sure it's nicely on there. So I'm gonna come back when I have everything layered down with my finishing pad, just to finish that off. This is just like to make sure that this is not lifting while I'm going to add some more of the flowers. So this is flower number 1 on here. You can use your fingers. I don't really like using my fingers because sometimes I have cream on them. So hi Georgia, hi to the UK. I sometimes have cream on my fingers, so this is not very helpful at the end. So let's see. Let's layer some more sunflowers on here. This one is going to be a bunch of flowers. So again, I thought I brought my razor blade, which I didn't, so I'm going to use my scissors for that. As the gap is pretty big on this chair, I'm good to go like this. So lay that down and put this there for now. I'm going to think if I'm going to use that or not. Same thing, I'm going to rub. I'm going to lay it onto the other sunflower I have laying on here. And as soon as like a little bit of an edge grabbed to the project. And it's sticking beautifully to the onto the other transfer also. So same thing. Make sure that the edges are down before I continue. Still, I'm going to have those just continue here. There. Oops. Same thing. I'm going to grab one of the edges. As soon as release it a little bit, and then I can lift it easily up. And I feel not everything is lifted. I put it back down. That's it. Quick and easy. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Do a little more with you. And this is the nice thing, you know, by layering those transfers. Like you want to have them basically every piece is different. So no piece is going to be like the other. Oh, you didn't? Nina. Was applying transfer today? Not sure why. It was a redesign on silk. I'm not quite sure. Should work. It should work. I know I had redesigned sometimes. It's easier when you see it, but maybe it is because the silk has already a sealer in there. Maybe I'm not quite sure. I'm not working with redesign. I used to, but I wasn't. I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. So okay, let's see where we want to have this one. I want to have this one right here. This is going to go across basically that line from the, let's see, I don't want to waste too much of the flower. Don't want to waste too much of that flower. This is going to go like this. There we go. Go. Again, I'm cutting through here just to put that there for now. And I'm going to leave this for this. It's fine. I'm just going to go here. Apply this around the edge a little bit. So again, as soon there's an edge down, I gently lift the paper while I'm rubbing. So, and they just go on like a dream. I mean, you can see this is so easy. As soon they have grabbed an edge of the paint, it's just like releasing so easy onto your project. So, and those halos, they're gonna go. I'm gonna come in with my finishing pen in a minute, but I'm putting them down all first. And there we go from there. So, still I'm going to apply this here just to make some, you have a bit more of a base. I don't want to have too much of the white peeking through at the end. That's it. Down. Which ones do we have? So let's see if we have some questions. Hi Rhonda. They are Linda, aren't they? Oh, is this where are you watching from? Is this Vietnam? I'm not quite sure. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm blind as a bat. So, oh, hi Michelle. Michelle's. Loads of Michelles on here today. Bonsoir. Ça va? So, France is on here also. There we go. Okay, this one will be cut. Cut and continue on the next cut properly. Yeah, yes. Okay. Pass. So next piece. And honestly, you can basically, as soon you have it down a little bit, this is going really quick. Cutting it here also. This is like the next bit of the chair. Here we go. You can see how quickly I have this on. Obviously, this is not like completely snuggled into the surface, but it's on and I can basically carry on. So it's there. And this here, just to continue this pattern of the sunflower. So I could leave it, you know, wouldn't need to put the green down there. I just want to have it there. And this is going to go just like a divider between the white and the so this one here. I need more flowers than I thought on here. Let's see. This one right there. here. Rubbing, same thing. Rubbing and releasing. Boom, done. A bit here, it's already laid down a bit. I've worked with quite a few transfers. And I don't know any transfer releasing that easy, especially when you work with chalk paints or chalk mineral paint, something like that. That is so easy. So I need some more flowers, don't I? What do you think by now? It already looks quite cute, doesn't it? What? Oh, from Creta. Hi to Creta. So, what am I supposed to read? Okay. That's a good tip, Michelle. Put it in the freezer. I haven't tried it yet, but as I said, with the bells and whistles, I don't have any trouble transferring it to nor the chalk mineral paints or the I'm gonna have those or the no. It's like each flower is more beautiful than the other. I can't really decide, but I think I want to have this one also on here. My fur baby, she just woke up, saying hi to you. Thank you, Jan. Summary. Oh, it's usually my part to make up some new English words, but summary sounds pretty good to me. So let's see. This one is gonna go right here. Right here, like this, around the edge. Going to the back also. Let's go a little around the edge, which is going to be fine. Go. So I want to cover up the white which is underneath, and the transfers itself, they are a little translucent, so when you apply them to a lighter base paint, basically the colors pop more. Gonna go around the back. See Instagram? Yeah, you can still see. Instagram is sometimes a little difficult because we are in portrait mode. So this is just gonna go around the edge here. Sorry, you can't see that, but I'm just putting it around the back here. Using my finger. It's very thin, that material, so I'm just slicing it between those wood pieces, so just with my thumbnail, so that worked. So, still not quite done. Still not quite done. Still not quite done. There's enough flowers on here. What's the time? Half an hour. You want to have some more fun. Some little more fun. So I'm going to layer this one just around the back here also. Quickly. Just around the back here. Stick. It's a bit tricky with that back of that chair. I want to get under here so I can lift it a little easier. As I said, if there's a piece not lifting or not, if there is a piece lifting, you just lay it back down and you go from there. So that's pretty easy. Lift. Get this around this corner here. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing at the back here, but it's basically the same I'm doing on top. I don't want to turn the chair around now. Lift. Oh, that's lifting, so I'm putting it back down. That's it. There you go. Again, just with my thumbnail to get this around. So now we've got a nice row of sunflowers. I think if you want to have some more on there, but I think this is about fine. This is what I wanted to have, just like a bit of going across. So now I'm just grabbing my finishing pad. This is a piece of a finishing pad. It's, you know, usually about that big. This is also by Dixie Belle. And oh, Linda, I'm happy you like that. Michelle hates it, so glad you like it. And this is perfect. This is like you can varnish your hi Quita, hi to Texas. So and you can basically make sure that your transfer is nicely snuggled onto the surface. This is what I'm doing, and at the same time, those halos you can still see a little bit. They're going to disappear, and at the end, this is also different to other transfers, guys. I've had transfers which had pretty big halos, and you're not getting rid of them, and this is, I find it pretty annoying. But they almost disappear when you use your finishing pad. And I go especially around those edges because I want those to snuggle on. And make sure that the transfer really is adhered well to my project. Don't miss out on that part. Otherwise you risk lifting. That's not what we want to have. Because I released it pretty quickly onto the surface. So now just making sure that it really is sticking onto it. So, I said I want to have some more color in here. Didn't I? Want to have some more color. And we're going to start at the top. We're going to have some checks down here, but I'm not going to start with the checks yet. We're going to add some more color onto that piece. So, thank you, Michelle. Michelle is not only my translator, she's giving some great tips also. So, there you go. I think that's already quite cute. So now I'm gonna come in with Dixie Belle Blue. Who likes Dixie Belle Blue? Hands up. Who likes Dixie Belle Blue? Talk to me. Is anybody else painting, by the way? Anybody else painting? So Dixie Belle Blue, chalk mineral paint by Dixie Belle. Open a new jar. Chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle, VLC free. They are water based, and they come with that seal basically. Just throw it away. Just stir them up nicely. You can see there's like some liquid on top. Just make sure, as they're water based, there might some of the ingredients have settled on the bottom of the jar, so that you get all the benefits of those paints. So the nice thing about the chalk mineral paints by Dixie Belle, you don't need to prep your piece apart from cleaning nicely. You don't need to sand or do anything. If you work with normal wood, and you don't honestly need to seal it unless you want to have, if it's like in heavy use or you need to be water resistant, or merci beaucoup, Michelle, merci. Or if you want to have a different look, because the chalk mineral paints, they dry a little. They have a flat finish when they dry. So if you want to have like a different finish or a different touch to it, then you can see it. But you don't have to. You don't have to. That's what you've got to know. We have the Silk Autumn 1 mineral paints. They are more resistant to start with anyway. So now my brush tonight is my mud spatula. I'm using a mud spatula by Dixie Belle. It is, isn't it, Linda? I love it. Dixie Belle Blue. So this is ever so pretty. This is like a sky blue, you know, like a summery sky blue. So now I'm gonna come in. I'm dipping my spatula just like into my paint. And now I'm just putting it down on the edge here, and I'm scraping it down. That's what I'm doing. Just to get a little bit of color in here. Do the same thing from the bottom up. Start at the edge, have it in an angle, and just lift it up. If you feel that you have put too much paint down, use your baby wipes. Why are my baby wipes so far away? Far too far away. So, as they are water-based, just grab baby wipe or something like that and get some of the paint off. But this is basically what I want to do. Oh, what's happening? Oh, there we go. Instagram is having bad reception. So start at the edge in an angle, just lift it up. You just want to scrape it along. This is like a fun pattern basically. Do the same thing on top here, start at the edge. Oops. Have it on my arm. So. What do you think of that color with that green under there? It is, Nina, isn't it? This is basically just to, same thing here, just scraping it along. So I just want to have it irregular on there. Don't want to cover it up or anything. I'm always just like having like a tiny little bit of paint on there. You can always reload and having it in an angle and drift it along the surface. So that's basically the idea I have behind here. There will be some woody band on there. So if you want to join me tomorrow, we're going to apply some woody band. So I have the same thing around edges. Oops. As you know me, I always need to have a little bit more of color. And I think this blue just goes beautifully with the oops, there's too much on that spatula. Hang on. As I said, if you put down too much, get a baby wipe or something like that, and there you go, you're good to go. It's time. I'm just offloading it a little bit on here. So this is getting even more summery. What do you think? Instagram, can you see what we are doing there? I think you can. So even so, this is going to be a little bit whimsical. So what I'm going to do then, apart from making a mess, I'm going to have some checks on this side here. This is fluff underneath here. This is painted in fluff. And I am going to make my checks. And I'm using, as a guideline, I'm using my icing spatula. Oh, merci, Michelle. I'm using my icing spatula. And I am drawing my checks. I'm drawing my checks. I don't want to have them like going in the direction with the. So I'm just. This is chalk I've got here. This is chalk. This is chalk, and which the good thing is, I don't need to worry about. to fill out the squares at the end 100% perfect, as I can wipe it off with a baby wipe or with a wet cloth or something like that. You know, as this is chalk, I can just like erase it with, I'll just show you. If can you see that? I just get a wet cloth and I can just wipe that off. So I'm just drawing. I'm using this as a guideline, which makes it a little easier. They don't need to be perfect. You know me, when I paint squares or something like that and stripes, they don't need to be perfect. That's it. Go quickly. You could measure those, but you know me, I'm not a measuring type of person. There we go. Another one at the edge here. There we go. And then you basically just go around the other side. This way. And that's how I quickly draw my squares using my icing spatula or something like that. You can use a wider knife or something like that. You can use a ruler, whatever. You can measure and make, you can use some tape. Just find it pretty easy with the, so now don't worry about either if there's like not the perfect angle or something like that. Go around this now. In the way. What's that? That's in the way. Gotta go around this way. This way. There we go. Quick and easy. And then I can basically start filling them out with my paint. So can you see that pattern? So, okay. My friends, we have 50 minutes. You know where this is going at. So if you want to, you can join me tomorrow. And tomorrow we will work with some woody band on that piece. But I think sunflowers are going to be everything else apart from boring. What do you think? Thank you, Linda. Michelle, I knew I had to do something for you. I knew you were unhappy with those greens. Okay, my friends, let's see if there's any more questions. No. Oh, Liz, they arrived today, the sunflowers. That's great. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that tonight. My name is Angela. I'm the owner of Creative Energy from Elfen Helden. I'm a light retailer for Dixwell over here in Frankfurt in Germany. So I'm happy that you joined me. If you haven't done it yet, guys, please pop over to my page, leave me a like there. And yeah, if you have any questions, don't hesitate. Dankeschön, liebe Eike. Dankeschön. So I would like to continue with you just now, but it's 50 minutes, so I'd rather let you go. Oh, Tammy, you're painting an old dresser. That's sweet. Okay. Guys, I'll see you next Tuesday. And till then, maybe I'll see you tomorrow and on Thursday. You take care. And yeah, as I said, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. Bye, guys. Have a nice evening or day, afternoon, or whatever. Oh, I'll see you in some hearts. Oh, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Thank you. Bye, guys. Bonsoir, Michelle. Bonsoir.